Hey there, my name is Brittany and this is Seed, Soil, Water. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you found this channel. I trust that this message is for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Let's see what the Most High has to share with our beloved collective. First of all, let's just give thanks for hot water, cold water, clean water, breath, clean air. All right, woo, we got 3 just right out the gate and I'm getting chills already. Okay, so, okay. So we have new dimension, out of your mind, into your inner knowing, and shift. Okay. Okay, so obviously a lot of us are shifting timelines, and I believe that's really like the main reason that I've been activated at this time. I'm having huge I can't even speak. Okay. Okay. I'm getting chills everywhere is what I was trying to say. And then the last card that jumped out right now is Dragonfly. So, okay, shifting timelines. Like it's in a way accessing new dimensions, apparently. And like this is news to me as I'm thinking about it. So what's key as we shift timelines is to stay out of your mind and remain in your inner knowing. So it's something helpful to remember is that your soul is ancient, but your brain is new. And your brain is trying to keep you safe. Your brain is in charge of like figuring out 3D solutions, or at least it thinks it is, and it thinks that it's responsible for keeping your ego safe and keeping you safe and keeping your vessel safe. So especially when it comes to things like relational, things, or financial, which feels a lot like life or death if your money starts getting messed with, do not take the bait and don't fall into panic. Get out of your mind and into your inner knowing as you shift to your new dimension, to your new timeline, as you're shifting into new timelines. This is very quantum conversation, quantum leaping, quantum jumping, whatever you call it. And remember that the story of the dragonfly is one in which, so the dragonfly starts its life in the water. Okay, so this is giving vibes of like new birth, because we all start in the water too. So dragonflies start in the water and then they crawl up on a rock and they like dry out. Think about it. They've been literally dependent on the water for survival for the entirety of their existence, and then they crawl up on a rock and they kind of like dry up and shrivel out and then like sprout wings, and now all of a sudden they're living in a totally different dimension. They go from a water dimension to freaking flying. This is your portion. And if they were to follow their brain, their little, just go for the analogy. If they were to follow their brain is probably going, yo, get in the water right now. Like, you are shriveling up in the sun. Like, get in the water. What are you doing? Like the brain, the ego would probably be like shaking them, being like, what are you doing? We're gonna die. So, okay. We get the analogy. So as you're shifting into a new dimension, stay out of your mind and stay into your inner knowing. Think of that dragonfly that is honoring that process that probably feels like death, probably looks like death, but it is birthing their new existence, the one that allowed for a totally different multidimensional experience. Who's to say whether like the fish version of the dragonfly or the flying one is like better? Who's to say? But I mean, it's totally different, and it's the plan. So go with the plan. Don't doubt the plan. Stay out of your head. Get into your inner knowing. Remember that as we shift timelines, there is like some ascension symptoms. It feels like death sometimes. Don't freak out. You're right on schedule. I went through this like literally just a few days ago, and I was not sure that I was going to bounce out of it. But especially if you're on a healing journey where you're healing trauma, where you're actually pursuing the work, you know, I'm not just passively healing, I'm pursuing healing. And as you kick up the dust from, you know, whatever it is you're working on, it can sometimes have this delayed effect where all of a sudden you go through the kind of like in a cleanse. This is the best analogy. If you've ever gone on a cleanse, when your body is detoxing, sometimes you get like flu-ish, you know, feeling icky. And then as soon as everything gets out of your system, then all of a sudden you feel worlds better. Okay. And that's exactly what it is when you're energetically like healing trauma and healing your inner child or whatever wounding that you are dealing with. So remember that as you're shifting into a new dimension, there might be some like turbulence as you jump timelines, and just don't panic, stay out of your mind, get into your inner knowing, and please report below if this message is for you, and share your experience for the collective so that we can all learn from each other, and that we can all celebrate with each other, cheer each other on, and also be thinking like cheering for each other in like quantum intercession level, because we want to be that for each other. Some people don't have anybody in their 3D realm, like they don't have their soul tribe in their 3D realm. So if you feel called here, please subscribe, please come back, please comment, like share this with anybody that you do think might be, you know, a soul fam. And because this support is priceless, to not be going through these things completely alone, right? Am I right? For me it is, like, you know, yeah, I had to be calling for backup a little bit. So, and then just also be encouraged. Your spirit team, like your divine team, is on your side. They have your back. They are active. You are not in this alone. So be encouraged and don't panic, and enjoy whatever this next level that's coming to you, because this is good news. If this message found you, it means you're about to fly, yo. I'm excited. Be blessed, be well, be free.